world feels muted now, flattened, as if a final film has settled. The ache in my neck is finally gone. I don't look at the ceiling. I don't have to. It is no longer above me. It is just here now. The manual lies open now. Its words dissolved into an indistinct, dark stain. My neck aches, a dull, constant throb, weeks now without relief. A deliberate downward tilt, a posture I maintain at all times. Why am I doing this? Why must I always look down? The old manual lies open on the table, its pages yellowed and brittle. One stark, underlined sentence: never look at the ceiling. This is the only rule, the only instruction that truly matters now. But why? What reason compels such a strange, fearful command? Faint scratching sounds begin from directly above me, soft at first, like mice, but too regular, too heavy for anything small to make. They move with an unnatural, deliberate rhythm, a slow pulse. I catch fleeting, dark movements in my peripheral vision, constantly, shadows shifting at the edge of my upward blind spot, refusing to resolve. My breath catches, my heart quickens, but still, I don't look up. Were they just shadows, playing tricks in the low, dusty light? A thin layer of fine, dark dust now accumulates on every surface, too dark to be normal house dust, too gritty to be plaster anywhere. It falls silently, constantly, from an unseen source above me. Where does this strange, dark dust truly come from, I wonder? The urge to look becomes a physical ache now, deep inside, a raw, burning curiosity that feels like it's peeling back my scalp, threatening to snap my neck upwards against my desperate will. How much longer can I resist this insistent, terrible pull? I try to convince myself it's simply the structural decay of an old house. The sounds are just settling timbers, the dust old insulation, the manual a relic from an overly cautious, forgotten previous owner, a wash of relief, a rational anchor in the rising dread. But is it truly logical? Does any of this make real sense? I try reinforcing a weak spot, hammering a support beam near the ceiling. The sounds intensify directly above my hammer blows, a deep reverberation, no longer scratching, but a low, guttural thrumming now, vibrating. It seems to respond to my actions, a horrifying realization. The dark dust falls thicker, faster now, like fine ash from a fire. My last, rational explanation shatters completely, utterly destroyed. What could possibly do that? What responds from above to me? Reflections distort now, in every window or polished surface. Impossible angles, dark shapes twist just out of focus, near the ceiling. It's harder to look away from anything now. The threat is everywhere. Am I truly seeing things? Or is the room itself being corrupted? The manual itself seems to shift, subtly changing before my eyes. I swear I see new, faint scribblings in the margins, indecipherable, incomprehensible symbols, too light to see, fading quickly if I try to focus. Did I miss them before, Or are they truly new? They weren't there. My sleep vanishes entirely, replaced by a waking nightmare always. I constantly feel a heavy, unblinking pressure pressing down from above, an awareness that something is just inches from my face, always unseen. How much longer until I finally break from this relentless torment? I begin to trip, stumble, and fall over unseen obstacles now, my awareness of the floor dwindling, focused solely on not asterisk looking up. The room feels like it's tilting, conspiring actively against me. Is the floor also becoming part of the problem, trapping me here? The low thrumming from the ceiling deepens further, a new dread, becoming a resonating hum that vibrates through the floorboards now, and then up through my very bones, a profound, chilling tremor. The sound feels like it's coming from inside, asterisk me, not from outside. It's no longer just outside noise, but something far, far deeper. How deep does this unsettling hum truly go? Into my very being. The manual's pages begin to fray and darken at the edges slowly, steadily, as if absorbing the growing dread in the room. I notice the ink on the crucial rule now bleeds slightly, ominously, blurring the words, making them feel less like a warning to me, more like an inevitability, a terrible, inescapable coming truth. What happens when the words completely disappear from this page? A chilling, wet drip hits my forehead, startling me rigid, cold and viscous, slowly running down my temple, horrifying, originating from a spot directly above me, completely unseen. My hand flies up instinctively, but I cannot look up to confirm. What just touched me from above, in the profound darkness, the weight above becomes undeniable, a crushing physical presence. It forces my shoulders to hunch, my spine to curve painfully downwards, as if a great, unseen mass presses down on the very top of my head. The room feels like it's shrinking, getting smaller, suffocating me. There is nowhere left to go but up, to face what is there. My eyes, resisting no longer, finally drift upwards, slow and terrible. It happens slowly, uncontrollably, an irreversible, final surrender. A silent pull from above, my agonizing resistance finally broken. What did I finally see up there? In that dreadful moment of truth, I am still here. The room is still here, somehow unchanged. But the world feels muted, flattened now, altered forevermore. A final layer of film has settled over everything I perceive. All is dull. The ache in my neck is mercifully gone, completely vanished, no pain. The manual lies open, its words entirely black, a solid, dark mass, dissolved into an indistinct, ominous stain across the pages. I don't look at the ceiling anymore. I don't have to now. It is no longer above me. It is just here,